Om Grini Suryaya Namaha. Om Grini Suryaya Namaha. Many times people ask me how to access the authentic sound of mantras and sacred music of India. So in this video I'm going to share some of my favorite mantra singers as well as sacred music singers from India who have done some wonderful creations and fantastic work in this genre. The first one on my list is Pandit Ratan Mohan Sharma.
Om Ganapataye Namah.
He has been a disciple of the great maestro Pandit Jasraj and has done many albums in the genre of mantras. He is basically a very good classical singer. One of his first CDs, Gayatri, became the best seller in India until now. The second one is Kedar Pandit.
Shubham karoti kalyanam arogyam dhana sampada.
Kedar Pandit is an amazing composer from Pune, India, and he has probably created more than 100 CDs with mantras, working with different singers and musicians from all over India. The next singer-composer's name is Ashit Desai. He is originally from Gujarat, India, but living in Mumbai, and since more than 50 years he has been working in this field of sacred music as well as other forms of Indian music. He was also an assistant to Pandit Ravi Shankar as well as giving music in the well-known film from Richard Attenborough named Gandhi. He has been one of my greatest inspirations. Bapu Padmanabh, a very young and talented musician, flute player, composer and singer from Bangalore, Karnataka, India. He has specially worked on the Vedic chanting style since many years. He's been trained in this temple music, and we have actually worked together a lot on different CDs as well as live concerts, and I highly recommend you to listen to some of his mantra music and other meditation music that he has created. There is a wonderful woman in South India who has done some amazing creations of mantras and sacred music. Her name is Uma Mohan. She has probably created more than 20-30 CDs in the genre of mantra and sacred music. She has been very well trained in the Vedic structure of chanting as well as has been a seeker on her spiritual path with her gurus, and I think all that has really contributed to her music bringing a certain quality of depth and authenticity. She has a very powerful voice and her productions are uniquely modern but at the same time keeping the authenticity and fragrance of India.
Jai Radha Madhav Jai Kunj Bihari.
One of my biggest inspirations and one of the greatest singers of India, namely Jagjit Singh, has done some fantastic work in the field of devotional music as well as mantras and kirtans. One of his creations, Jai Radha Madhav, has been very well known around the world in the genre of Bhakti music, and he has been continuously inspiring me in my process of creativity, and I highly recommend you to listen to his work in the genre of sacred music. He also has some wonderful music from the sacred tradition of Sikhism. Since we are talking about the sacred tradition of Sikh music, we have Bhai Gagandip Singh, originally from Rajasthan. He's a very young, talented Gurbani singer. He will be also featured in our film, and he with his Jatha, which means the group of Sikh musicians who go around India and all over the world singing the sacred text of Gurbani in Sikh temples and Sikh gatherings. And what is really special about him is that, like every trained Gurbani singers, they sing in proper ragas, and it is wonderful to hear this original fragrance of the sacred music of Sikhism. When we talk about the sacred music of India, we could not ignore the Sufi genre of music. And the two topmost names around the world in the genre of Sufi music, and who has been some of my favorites and an amazing inspiration. One person named Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan, no need to really introduce him. He's very widely known amongst the lovers of Sufi music. And nobody even knows how many albums he created throughout his life. There is no record really. Could have been 200, 300. Amazing, powerful energy in the Sufi music. And another name is Abida Parveen, a wonderful woman singer from Pakistan. And if you hear her voice, you totally dissolve in the devotion of the love of the divine. And it is simply magical to listen to these two wonderful Sufi singers. They really hold the pillar and the tradition of Sufi music since many years. One of the hidden gems of India, whom even many people in India don't know, but he has done some fantastic work in the Sufi genre of music, namely Karan Grewal. And I recently discovered him, and I was totally blown away by the sweetness, the depth, the energy of his music. He uses this flavor of Bhangra music, but in a very devotional way.
मस्त बना देंगे बीबा नचन ला देंगे बीबा
So check out and flow and dance with this music. It's really unique and amazing. Of course, the names that I'm mentioning are just few drops of the ocean. There is a huge collection of great singers who have done some amazing and wonderful work in this genre, and I can go on and on, but at least to start with, I'm introducing you some of these fantastic creative people from India who have done this work in the sacred music of India.